Hi.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's Green.
And I'm Bea.
And we're here podcasting again.
In Green's basement?
It's nice and cool.
Absolutely. Yesterday was insane.
We were talking about how stinking hot it was.
30 degrees, crazy humidity. We're trying to get stuff done, and it was a struggle bus the entire way.
Yeah, and it's sticky and hot, and everything just irritates you. Yeah. It was, one of those days yesterday, for sure.
It's not today.
No.
It rained overnight. Huge storm.
Yeah.
It's 19 degrees out. That is my leg butter zone.
Yeah.
19, 22.
22. Yes! 22.
Yeah.
22 is my ideal temp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We
nice.
will survive summer.
Yeah.
My garden, we needed the rain. My garden was like
Yes.
chalky, dusty, like craziness.
Yeah. Ours too. And
Yeah.
I have moved a lot of plants around, so it was really nice just to get a good rain and soak them and feel like okay, they're taken care of.
You can't water like that.
Oh no.
No. You can't duplicate nature there.
No.
Yeah.
No. And that soaking and then the ground holding the moisture is it's good.
Yeah. Cool. So we've been doing some craft. Kaireen has been the crafting wizard.
I don't know about that. I just am really in a sewing zone right now, and
That's awesome.
I'm very much enjoying it.
So let's hear about your sewing zone.
Well, it's funny. Okay, let's start with this. Well, or this. No, let's start with this.
Okay.
So, I'm going to a concert, and I wanted to make this top, and I found a pattern on Etsy that I was like, oh, it's perfect. It's great. It's 3 pieces. Well, that ended up being 4 with the ties. So I ended up making this. Very cute.
Cute little just
tank.
a tea tank. Yeah.
Yeah, with a cross back and a tie around the waist.
So this ties. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe one time I'll wear it for you guys. But I made the front bust 3 times before. This is the 3rd iteration. Every time I was like, okay, I'm not going to do it until I top stitch. I'm not going to top stitch until I try it on and make sure it fits. Because it's a lot of work to top stitch around everything. And I only had so much thread. Well, these are my pattern pieces. I don't know. It's maybe a little hard to tell. I had to add
See
inches.
this line? This is all added on.
Yeah.
And then a band across here and up here.
And then the same on this pattern piece here.
That's a side bust piece, a classic, and it's just
and
oh my god.
This is the center bust. I had to add a full inch in the center bust, which was actually a good modification to do because it gave me more room across the whole chest. I don't know. I said to Bea, I think this was made by AI or something because there was no way. I measured my bust and was very comfortable with that measurement, measured everywhere else, and it only gave a bust measurement, didn't give a what do you call that from your shoulder down? Shoulder measurement, I guess.
Yeah, but back length.
The
reference.
Yeah. It didn't give any of that. It just gave you the bust, and it was not right. It was just I couldn't imagine. I couldn't wear the first iteration based on the pattern pieces.
It wouldn't have covered you.
No, it was
there's not enough fabric.
No, it was maybe to here on me. It was wild.
I've heard of crochet patterns that are out there online that are AI.
Yeah.
I don't see why it couldn't be a sewing pattern too.
Yeah, it was just crazy to me. Anyways, it was not a good experience with the pattern, and I'm gonna write a review on Etsy about it because I was just kind of you spend money on a pattern. I probably could have drafted this myself. It's not that
you did draft it by yourself. You started with a vague outline and then drafted it yourself.
Yeah, it was a good experience to learn how to draft something or add length to something and get comfortable doing that. So
so disappointing.
It was very disappointing, but I had enough fabric to do it, so it wasn't the end of the world. But yeah. Anyways, I have one finished top out of
one cute T-shirt.
Yeah. So something fun for the summer and
cool. Yeah. Did you miss the concert or did you get it done?
No, it's done. The concert's not until August.
Oh,
I might not even wear it for the concert. Who knows? Sometimes it's just fun to make stuff and.
Yep, absolutely.
You wear it when you wear it. So yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. What have you been working on?
A lot.
No?
I don't know. It's been pretty quiet. I really any crafting time I have had has been spent on Veronica. This top. Have we shown this on? I think we have.
I don't think so. I thought we had talked about it maybe at the library, but
okay. It looks a little crazy.
Sorry, you're tangled in there.
Thank
so
you.
Just
Don't pull.
Yeah, don't pull.
Okay, so Veronica, for those of you who remember the crazy old days of COVID, this cute little top from Coco Knits, it's a paid pattern, was a sample in the
Trailhead? No.
Trailhead Yarns
Trailhead.
trunk show that we got. Trunk show will arrive, massive boxes. It was a huge deal for the store back in 2022, and then they locked down the province.
Yeah.
So I did a live online boxing trunk show, and it was a huge success for the store. It was a massive sales. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Never done anything like it in my life. Like, talk about winging it.
Yeah.
So this t-shirt was in the trunk show, and honestly, it didn't look like that. It was way less cape-like, a little more fitted.
And it fit everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone who tried it on was like, oh, I love this thing. And I was like, it's beautiful. Like, I remember trying it on and being like, I love this. It's beautiful.
Yeah, like it, and I wore it on video. Like, if you were to go back and find those videos, because I loved it. It was a khaki green. It was just awesome. She said she washed it and dried it. This yarn is Tencel. It's 2 skeins of yarn. One is Tencel and one is a linen cotton blend, both at a lace weight, and then you hold the 2 together.
Yeah.
So I was digging around, and I'm like, after our last podcast, it was you, Kaireen, who said, like,
oh, yes.
you're bored.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
We were talking about your blanket, and
Yeah.
you're crocheting 108 squares.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're bored.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I am totally bored, so I need to start a new project. So I went and dug through, and I dug this out. It's weird. I don't love this pattern, but I love this top. So I'm making it on the faith
then it'll turn out to be what you hoped it would be.
Like, I did go and look for other options to use this yarn for, but it was like specifically purchased for this.
Yeah.
Nothing else really fit. It's a funny gauge.
Yeah.
So I'm like, on faith of memory of
how much we all love this top.
I'm making it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what don't you like about the pattern? Just like the gauge it's at, or like
it's just really capey.
You think it's gonna? I don't think it's gonna look like that when you're done.
I don't think so either.
I do not think.
Did not.
I think it's gonna look like a split side hem, like round hem top.
Yeah.
That's what I think it's gonna look like. Did you look at other people wearing it on Ravelry?
Yeah, and a lot of them were really cape-like.
Oh. Well, maybe that's what they're going for. Maybe that's the look they're going for.
Well, part of what happened here is when you bought 2 skeins of this beautiful lace weight, 4 skeins, 2 matching skeins of each, is enough yarn to make the second size, which really, according to the measurements, isn't the size I would choose for myself.
Okay.
So I think it's going to fit more fitted.
Okay.
Fit more fitted.
Yeah.
So this is some of the Tencel.
So beautiful.
So gorgeous.
What's this little ring thing?
That is I just noticed that it got caught on my.
Oh.
I use these to hold my double point needles together.
Oh.
They're those little springy hair elastics. Cut up.
Yeah.
There's your hint for the day. You know those little coil hair elastics?
Yeah, I got some.
You cut them into little short chunks, and then that wraps around your double point needles and
like this
holds a set together. Yeah.
That's very clever.
So I have them all sitting so this was laying on top of it, and it's obviously nabbed that off of something.
Clever. Because I'm a little bit neurotic. You used to make fun of me at the store. I put them all back in their package.
Yeah, see, I don't have packages anymore. And way too many needles.
Yeah.
So in my great big roll, I would spend like 20 minutes trying to find 4 matching.
Yeah, that's like
all the same length and the same texture and the same so I started doing this.
That's
and it's
very
kind
clever.
Of
it's better than an elastic.
Yeah.
Because elastics, you got run around 100 times.
I don't know where I saw that online someplace. So you take one of those little coil hair elastics and chop it up.
And it's what, like 3 rings of it? Yeah, that's super clever.
It doesn't work for the really big ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
But for like all the sock ones and all that, it works brilliantly.
Smart.
And when they disappear and get stuck in your yarn, you don't really care because they're worth nothing. Yeah. And the other thing I was going to say about this is that it's coming out way, way lighter. I love this color. This is like my jam.
Yeah.
Mud. The color of mud. Khaki and gray and a little bit of like a Payne's gray. It's beautiful. This is just a cream and it's coming out very creamy. I will not be surprised if... See, it looks darker on camera.
It does. Yeah, no, it's quite light folks.
Yeah.
It's like the lighter bits of this is what it is. It's
Yeah.
actually kind of similar to this.
It would look great over that. So I'm kind of thinking that it won't take long until I dump this in a dye bath.
Yeah.
Because the cotton linen will take dye.
Yeah.
No issue at all.
Yeah.
And it'll be like a khaki green or a...
That would be so fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, it's like part of the process. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh,
I'll wear it
we
like
get to
this for a while and then I'll dye it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
spill something on it and then dye it. That's what I always
It's
do.
a cool project, though.
It's super cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
As a option that's, you know, less like labor intensive and more enjoyable maybe than your tiny squares.
Yeah, exactly. So I switched to lace weight. What the hell was I
Yeah,
thinking?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this lace weight helped double, so you're at fingering weight.
Around and around and around this giant cape. I did 2 rows last night. It was like my whole evening's knitting.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, but it's officially getting smaller. You can't spread this out. So
Yeah.
this ribbing at the bottom is the big curved hem,
Okay.
and then everything is just decreasing in. So it's like a raglan.
Yes, it's like a super big rag.
Yeah, the raglan just goes on forever.
Yeah.
Exactly. So every row is getting 4, every 2 second row is getting 4 stitches smaller, and eventually.
Every second row.
Yeah, I know.
4 stitches, folks, at a lace weight. Oh.
I'll get this was why you're bored. Find something else to do. What was I thinking? Oops, I got yarn everywhere.
I love it.
I'll undo that knot later. Oh dear. That's what. Yeah.
Do we want one more?
Yeah. What is this?
So, my amazing sister-in-law had twins, and I made her a twin pillow. So each
Cool.
baby goes right here, and then there's like a cover that goes over it. I got all the this really nice fabric at Gem, and yeah, it's done now. So it like buckles down here at the
So
bottom.
this is like a breastfeeding type thing.
Yeah, you can
clip it
breastfeed
around?
it with it, or you can lay the 2 babies in it.
Okay.
Like heads
Cool.
here, kind of, and their bodies out.
Nice.
It's a little hard to see on camera. It's a big E shape. I kind of winged the shape. They're like $200 from the States, and I was like, I can just make you one. And she was like, okay. And so I made her one.
Cool.
It's giant. Anyways,
So obviously she doesn't have it yet. Or
She's
did you
had the
steal it
babies.
back?
no, there's some modifications needed.
Oh, okay.
So, I had done this so that if they were bottle fed, that they could lay kind of in here, but she doesn't want this here anymore and just wants, because this is actually supposed to act as like a backrest, and then the rest wraps around the front of you, kind of like this.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
see what I mean?
Yeah.
But she doesn't like the backrest part, so we're gonna remove the backrest part.
No
But
big
anyways,
deal.
no
That's
big
why
deal.
you do.
That's why I told her, I said that we can make any modifications to it you need. So, anyways, back to taking them off, and we're gonna restuff the sides. But
a little.
I got
Yeah.
a lot of projects on the go right now, so we're gonna figure it out.
Cool.
So that's that.
Awesome.
Those are my 2.
Swap.
My 2.
I get over the couch.
Bye. I'll deal with that later. Those are my 2 sewing projects right now, and then I've got crochet and knit.
Yeah, let's see
You
your
wanna
crochet.
Okay, so I started doing the Jethro pattern by Tanis Fiber Arts. I
Oh, cute.
started making this because I was like, oh, it's all granny squares, and eventually they're going to be out of style, and my sweater's going to be out of style. And then I was like, you know what? I don't care. Mostly because I was like, I made one, I was like, oh, they're so happy. And then I made another one, and I was like, yeah, I really like this. So
Awesome.
we talked about sizing.
Yep.
It's a super oversized sweater. Like, it doesn't look like it's super oversized, but it is by the bust measurement. So either I was going to do 12 inches bigger than my bust, or 5 inches bigger than my bust, based on, like, because the granny squares limit you to how the size
You
of
gotta
it.
jump, but
Yeah,
one more granny square is
Exactly,
this many. Yeah.
exactly. And I was just like, I don't really want to wear something that's 12 inches bigger.
You don't usually.
I prefer a fitted look.
Yeah.
And so, and it's a cardigan that if you button it up, it changes the shape of it too. So,
Cool.
yeah, I kind of wanted something to throw on over top of my jumpsuits or whatever I'm wearing. So,
This is super cute. So it looks like it's granny squares, but then a knit sleeve and a knit rib.
yeah,
I
you
love
got
that
it.
combo.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's like you get the best of both worlds. you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Yeah. So these are the granny squares that I've been
Oh,
making.
looks so pretty. my god, look at these colors. So cheerful.
Super fun.
So
they're
what yarn
coming
is it?
out more Easter on the camera, but it's really a combo of yarn. Do you remember this one? I bought 5 skeins of this blue yarn.
Yes, I do.
It's,
That turquoise blue.
yeah, Madeline Tosh, I think.
Yeah.
I bought all 5 skeins when they came in because I loved it so much. I'm like getting towards the end of the skeins that I have left. Yeah.
So you just use them on everything.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
I
used
saw
it
them
on
on your
everything.
Penguino.
and my Penguano has
Yep.
them, and then I made a full sweater out of them, and yeah, so I just kind of throw. It's just been a color that I love.
And it's fingering held double?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then there's some ancient arts. This blue,
Yeah,
yellow,
this is the
and,
honeycomb or the...
yeah, and this yellow are ancient arts.
Cool.
Oh,
This looks like this
Lily
I
and
Love
Pine?
Stephen West.
no, it's
No?
lily and pine.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's very speckly.
Yeah.
Lily and Pine.
So it's lily and pine is this one, and no. Yeah, I thought I had 3 lily and pine, but I think I only have 2. I thought I had bought 3 skeins of it. Anyways,
That's-
yeah,
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
So how many granny squares do you have to make?
36.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
36 is nothing.
nothing, folks, nothing compared to your 108.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
Okay.
anyways, so I've made 4. I love them, and I'm kind of like, my friend made this sweater as well, and she was like, oh yeah, I've just been getting like people to make, like, pick out the colors, and then I make their square, and then I have their square on my sweater, so I
Oh,
asked
that's
Bea to
fine.
make one, and I asked the kids to make one, so yeah. Anyways, well, and my friend to make one, so, oh yeah, this is the other one that's lily and pine. It doesn't look that different, but
The
it's
peachy?
certain, yeah, yes,
Okay.
peachy colored one, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, peachy.
Cool.
Anyways, they're gonna be
Cool.
super fun, and then I'm gonna do like a gray,
nice.
just kind of like a neutral sleeve.
And that'll sort of calm down the Easter egg feel that you're
Yeah.
saying. Because it
It-
doesn't look like Easter egg. It
it
just looks
doesn't
bright
look-
and cheery.
And it's kind of reading a bit more, maybe more neon on the camera than
Yeah.
it actually is. They're less Easter egg, more fun,
Yeah.
speckly funness. So, anyways, that's what I'm working on.
Awesome.
That's my crochet, and then my knit. You want some?
Yeah, absolutely.
I finished.
You love this hat.
I love this hat. It's the beloved hat by Tinky and Knits.
Man, our colors today on this camera are just
I
way
think it's because our
different.
light isn't on.
Oh, what happened? It turned off.
Yeah, when we plugged
Oops.
it in.
Oops. Bad podcaster. No
Sorry,
clicking.
guys. Hey, this pattern, yes, it is the beloved bonnet. No, it has no pictures for whatever reason. When I
Then
printed
print
it, I guess I printed no pictures.
You made this for every baby.
I love this pattern. It is like, I just love it. So this is Free Spirit by Orange Octopus or Paula.
Awesome.
And then I also have more from
Ooh.
Paula. Yeah, this one's called Sphinx. There we go, Sphinx. And this is it. Knit
Oh,
up.
that's pretty.
It's fun. So the twins are getting
Okay.
matching winter hats out of it. So,
Don't count.
yeah, so that's the yarn.
Yeah.
Super fun. So this is like my mindless project. I don't know what it is about this project. I just love it. I just like it's short rows. You're working back and forth. You're increasing, then you're decreasing, and then it's done. It's
It
like,
just goes fast.
it's fast and
Yeah.
it's happy and
it fits a baby really well.
yeah. I put it on my daughter and it looks great.
Yeah.
Just
So
like
this little gathered bit sort of just snugs in underneath
snugs
their
right
head. Yeah.
underneath their head, and it's like, and you tie it on and they can't get it off, and it's great. It makes me so happy. Anyway, so this is about as much yarn as I have left over from.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
like maybe 40 grams left over from the. I think that's a toddler sized head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
And then you get to add that to your fingering weight collection.
Why not? I mean, it wouldn't look bad with the fingering weight.
No, actually, it really does go with the.
But it's quite neon. This is it held double.
That yellow is a little.
It's bright. Like yeah, but not bad. I love it. We're not gonna lose her in the snow. That's
Yeah.
for sure. It's hard. It also looks like not quite the same on camera as it
Yeah.
does in person. But
I don't want to click that light on now because then
Yeah,
we'll be
well,
half it'll be with light and half without. It'll be weird.
Anyways, so that's
Very
that's
cool.
what I've been working on there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need a precursor into Paula's stuff.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
Oh wonderful.
I got it done. So this is the Muffleberg hat.
Oh, that looks perfect. the exact color.
Yeah,
it is.
that does.
Yeah.
That blended well. So the muscle park hat is like you knit. It's basically the entire skein. You start at one end and then you knit all of this, and this is double. So you knit
nice.
like this great big long football shaped thing, and you stick it inside. So it's a double weight, no ribbing.
Did you attach it? Like,
Yes.
okay, at the
Yeah.
top.
I made one of these for Dan years ago, and at some point after I washed it, it became unattached,
Mm.
and it got really weird.
Yeah.
Because then this fold was never in the same spot, and it was always kind of like
Yeah.
wonky.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Yeah.
They need to be sewn down.
Yeah, I think that makes total sense to me.
Yeah. So, and then this is a like every gauge sort of pattern. You start increasing, and by the time you get enough fabric out here, you measure to see how many inches stitches per inch,
Mhm.
and then you just extrapolate how far out you need to increase, and you go for it. So I think this is a medium adult.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Can I
doesn't
show
fit it. Yeah, that'd be awesome because it doesn't fit me. It's too small. I'm a large adult. I got a big head.
Apparently, I'm a medium adult.
Yep. So
Hey,
cute.
It's
Yeah.
really cute. Super fun.
So, Paula gave me this yarn, which is lovely, from the Orange Octopus. We got to talk up the Paula. So, I'd like to give this
Paula.
hat away.
Yeah.
It's cute. It deserves to go to something
It
like
needs
that.
a home.
Exactly. So,
It's
we're having our
beautiful.
first podcast content.
giveaway.
Yeah. So, what we're asking people to do is to like the video and tell us what you're knitting in the comments.
Yeah. What are you knitting
working-
this summer?
Yeah. What are you working on?
Or
And then,
crocheting. Or
be-
sewing.
by the time we get back together again, which we haven't been holding ourselves to a 2-week schedule very well,
Ah,
we will draw from those comments and likes.
yeah.
And I'm happy to mail it to somebody if you're not local.
Ah, that would be awesome.
That'd be fun.
Please.
Yeah.
Let us know what you're making.
So like the video, comment below, and you'll be entered the draw to win this fabulous little toque.
Toque. Oh, so exciting.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
awesome.
So
Yay.
fun.
Do you have anything else you got over there?
I brought my
Oh,
this-
they're in a Tupperware, guys.
I know. This is my substitute for my giant suitcase project. I have to make 108 of these little tiny little
Itty bitty. Oh my
long,
god.
round granny squares, and then they all go on as a border on that giant blanket, and I'm kind of like burning out on this. Yeah.
They're so small.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, like, here's my thumb. It sits on my thumb. Like, it's like about the size of my thumb.
Top of your thumb. Yeah. It's
Like,
insane. What the hell was I thinking?
So small.
Yeah.
Itty bitty.
So I have to make 108 of these guys. I can't remember how many, 12 or something of each of the colors listed. 36 for a sweater. I should have made 4 sweaters.
Yeah. No kidding.
So anyway, I'm picking away at that a little bit. Like Kareen said, I've been bored, so it's kind of gotten parked lately. So the giant suitcase has been downsized to a sandwich keeper, and
I like the divided concept
well,
here.
yeah,
though.
I
Yeah, it's great.
I have to keep it organized or I lose my mind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
no
they all
kidding.
get thrown in here, and then every 6 or so I sew in ends, and
Yeah.
they get to move
Live
over. and,
Ooh, into the big
You gotta
spot.
play games
Yeah.
with your brain, man.
When you're making 108 of them,
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
like,
Yeah.
So then after these 108, I know we had talked about it, but what happens after that? Is there more granny squares?
Yeah, there is another section of granny squares, but they're big granny squares, no more little ones.
Oh,
So this goes on as a border,
yeah.
and they all get like, I have to crochet these all together, a little border. They sit on the diamond all the way around for like, and all of this makes like this much blanket. Yeah, but then there's a section of granny squares. I don't think it's next. I think there's a little bit of stripy stuff, and then they're bigger granny squares in a solid color, and then they're embroidered over.
Oh.
Which is really cool. It's one of the things that I really love. This is the Woodland.
Walk?
Woodland Walk.
I
Yeah,
think.
Woodland Walk. I think. Crochet blanket. So the bigger granny squares are embroidered.
Oh, okay.
So they've got like a 2D texture, and yeah, they're gonna be fun.
Crocheted embroidered or like hand embroidered?
Hand embroidered over
Oh,
crochet.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Adventuresome.
The blanket is beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. I will get there. I am not giving up.
This is
Yeah, I'm gonna take my own sandwich keeper with me.
Grandma's crochet trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
contender.
maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someday I'll win that trophy.
She will. She'll get it.
Someday.
I'm confident. If this doesn't do it, they can all go to.
I should explain. There's a little bit of an inside
Sorry.
joke. So my Grandma Fernley, was a consummate crocheter. Like, absolutely, her work is beautiful. She did like tablecloths, bedspreads, doilies, like that.
Amazing
fine lace work. This is absolutely beautiful. So her kids, my family, have been funding a trophy at the Englehart Fall Fair in her memory for the best crocheted item at the Fall Fair.
In Englehart.
Yeah, in Englehart Fall Fair, which is pretty awesome, and I've never won it. I've tried really hard.
Really hard.
Yeah, exactly, and I have not won it. So someday.
Do you think they know it's you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
good.
Sometimes I know who the judges are. Sometimes I
okay.
don't. Because
Okay.
I'm actually the secretary for the Englehart Fall Fair now.
Right.
Like,
Yes.
I'm putting in my time here. I'm just trying to win this thing.
She's committed, folks.
Yeah.
So
The judges that I do know are really good about being like, I know
impartial.
I have to do that. I have to separate myself from, because I see my friends work, and especially when I used to have the store,
Yeah.
I help them make it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I just have to like impartially.
Nope.
And they are very technical in their judging, so
Mm-hmm.
like there were so many points for technique and so many points for so you have to break it down. So it's really easy to be impartial and be like, I don't like that. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not up to me.
So it's more about the techniques that are used and how well it's crafted versus
Yes.
if you like it or not.
And the Agricultural Society is a very practical, old school kind of like, this isn't about art.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put your art piece in because it's not going to get judged well.
Nope, your pinguino or
Yeah.
penguano.
Your Stephen West asymmetrical shawl that took you months that you know is insane. Yeah, poor scoring. Yeah, they're not into art.
Nope.
They're into good. Like, what well made. Like, it's a very practical based scoring system that really it's not about the judges. Like, I'm one of the judges because the judge used to drive me crazy, and now I'm like, okay, I can see. It's just different. It's just their focus. So you have to know that.
It's not about the art.
Yeah.
Even though we love the art.
Like a little bit of asymmetrical crazy with a
Yeah,
little bit of like a little bit of punk thrown in.
Yeah,
No, not Fall Fair.
No, not a fan. No.
So,
Anyways.
yeah, this will be perfect. It's
Yeah.
very square. It's all straight lines. It's very symmetrical. Yeah.
Did you get a comment that your thing wasn't square?
What was that? I made a blanket years ago. I think was what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
And it's essentially they took a doily design and made it into a blanket, so it was like 8 feet around. And I made it out of this really rustic wool in a really rustic sort of like unbleached, undyed, and it scored horribly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this thing is art. This is amazing. Like I'm like, no. Really, like, yeah, sorry, I couldn't win prizes because it wasn't square. Yeah.
You know. It
There's
is how it is, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We love art.
Yeah.
We appreciate the art. Of
Exactly.
things.
And
Yeah.
sometimes asymmetrical is the bomb. Yeah.
Anyways,
Cool.
we're back.
We're back.
We're
Sorry.
still here. We're
Been
just
doing
lifing.
Yeah. Oh my God, the summer has been busy. I
Yeah.
don't know how I used to have a job.
Yeah. Same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, don't forget to like the video. Leave a comment. You might win a really cute toque.
Adorable too.
Yarn by Orange Octopus. Sorry, cut you off. We're both talking about Paula.
No.
We want to make sure Paula's name gets in there. Orange
Yeah.
Octopus. She's awesome.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.